Ladies and gentlemen, when you think about giving up, remember why you started in the first place. It's easy to feel like quitting, but that's exactly when you need to press on. Because here's the truth: success isn't built on moments of ease, it's forged through moments of resilience. When things get tough, that's your signal. That's life saying, if you're willing to hang on a little longer, there's something incredible on the other side. But most people quit right there, right at the brink of their breakthrough. Don't be most people. Success is forged through resilience, not ease. We often admire those who achieve great things, thinking they must have found some shortcut, a way to bypass the struggles. But the truth is, every meaningful accomplishment is built on a foundation of resilience, the ability to push forward, especially when times are tough. Resilience means standing up after a setback, continuing on when the path isn't clear, and choosing to believe in your own potential, even when no one else does. Success doesn't come from a series of perfect steps or a life free of obstacles. Instead, it's the product of someone who has faced difficulty head-on and refused to back down. Those who reach the top are the ones who looked challenges squarely in the face and decided that they wouldn't be stopped. They didn't rely on luck or ideal circumstances, they relied on their own ability to keep going. Each time they faced resistance, they strengthened their resolve and learned something valuable about their journey and about themselves. In our toughest moments, when the weight of everything feels overwhelming, that's when resilience is built. It's not in the moments of success, applause, or victory that we grow the most. It's in the struggle, in the quiet, unseen hours of doubt and persistence. When you can hold on through those moments, you're adding another layer of strength, another layer of resilience. This resilience is what will carry you forward, what will give you an edge over those who quit when things get challenging. True resilience is like a muscle. The more you work it, the stronger it becomes. Each time you choose to press on instead of stepping back, each time you choose to see failure as a lesson rather than an end, you're forging a part of yourself that's nearly unbreakable. And the more unbreakable you become, the more unstoppable your path to success will be. It's a natural instinct to want to avoid discomfort, to sidestep the challenges that test us. But struggles are not designed to bring us down, they are designed to shape us, to prepare us for the goals we're aiming to reach. Every difficult moment, every time you feel stretched to your limits, there's an opportunity to grow stronger, wiser, and more capable. Consider this: if everything came easily, if every step toward success was smooth, there would be nothing gained in the process. Strength, real inner strength, is developed through moments of discomfort and uncertainty. When you push through these struggles, you're not just ticking off tasks or crossing obstacles, you're transforming yourself from the inside out. You're gaining the resilience, patience, and endurance you'll need for the next level of success. Many people see struggle as a setback, but those with a strong mindset see it as a stepping stone. They understand that every struggle holds a lesson. Maybe it's patience, maybe it's learning to ask for help, or maybe it's finding out how much grit they truly have. No matter what, struggle brings value. It pushes us out of our comfort zones, forcing us to rise to challenges we might have never faced otherwise. And with each struggle conquered, we realize just how powerful we are. Struggles are not roadblocks, they are tests of strength. They're life's way of asking, how much do you want it? How hard are you willing to work for it? And with each test passed, you're a step closer to your goal, better prepared and stronger than you were before. Every time you put in the effort, every time you push forward, you're building something greater than what you see right now. Think of each attempt as a deposit, a commitment to the person you are becoming. Even if you don't see immediate results, even if things aren't moving as quickly as you'd like, each effort counts. Each attempt lays down another piece of the foundation, bringing you closer to the future you envision. Success rarely comes all at once. It's not a single act, it's a series of consistent steps, a commitment to showing up again and again. Many people give up because they focus too much on immediate results. They want to see success after a few attempts, but that's not how lasting success is built. Each attempt, each small victory, and even each setback contribute to a larger journey. Those small, consistent efforts compound over time. Imagine building a wall. Each attempt, each moment you persevere, is like adding a brick. Alone, a single brick doesn't seem like much, but brick by brick, you're creating something solid and lasting. When you invest in your future self through your consistent efforts, you're stacking those bricks, creating a structure that can withstand the tests of time and challenges along the way. So when you feel like your efforts are going unnoticed, remember that they're never wasted. You're making a long-term investment, one that will pay off with resilience, skills, and the inner strength that only comes from persistent effort. Each attempt is a promise to yourself, a promise that your future self will thank you for, standing on the foundation you built through every effort, every single day. It's easy to stop when things get difficult, to convince yourself that you've given enough, that you've reached your limit. But the truth is, the line between success and failure often comes down to one simple choice: the decision to try just once more. The people who achieve great things are not always the most talented, the smartest, or the luckiest. They are the ones who decide over and over to give it one more shot. There's a quiet power in persistence. Each time you choose to try again, you're increasing your chances of success. The process may be slow, the progress may be hard to see, but every attempt, every push forward brings you closer to the breakthrough. Imagine the people who gave up just before they succeeded. Many do. They quit just one effort too soon, missing the reward because they convinced themselves it was out of reach. Winners, on the other hand, push through that doubt. They tell themselves just one more time, and that's often all it takes. Try again isn't just about achieving a goal, it's about developing an attitude of resilience. Each attempt strengthens your resolve and builds a mindset that refuses to be defeated. The willingness to keep going, to take that next step, is what shapes you into someone who can handle success when it finally arrives. Because every try builds confidence, experience, and grit, qualities that will serve you long after you reach your goals. So remember, the path to success isn't always clear. It's often littered with challenges and reasons to give up. But every time you decide to keep going, every time you say one more try, you're creating the conditions for something amazing to happen. That persistence, that extra effort, is what separates those who succeed from those who only dream about it. Every person on the path to achieving something meaningful will encounter setbacks. It's natural and it's inevitable. But a setback is just a moment in time. It's not the end of the journey unless you decide to let it be. How you respond to those setbacks, how you see them, and how you use them is what ultimately shapes the trajectory of your life. When you hit a setback, it's easy to feel defeated, to let discouragement settle in and tell yourself that this is where things end. But setbacks are simply life's way of asking you, how much does this mean to you? They're tests of commitment, of resilience, and of belief. Instead of letting setbacks knock you down, see them as opportunities to reevaluate, to improve, and to grow stronger. In every setback, there's a lesson waiting to be uncovered, a lesson that, if learned, can make you more prepared and more determined for the road ahead. Some of the most successful people in history have encountered major setbacks along their journeys. But what separated them from everyone else was their decision to keep going. They chose to see obstacles not as dead ends, but as challenges to overcome. Think of setbacks as detours, not roadblocks. A setback might slow you down, it might make you reconsider your strategy, or it might force you to adapt, but it doesn't mean you're finished. Sometimes a setback can even reveal a better path, a smarter way forward that you wouldn't have discovered otherwise. Remember that setbacks are not a reflection of your worth or ability, they're part of the learning curve. Often they are the very experiences that teach you what you need to know to succeed. They reveal weaknesses that you can strengthen, blind spots that you can address, and they test how badly you truly want your goal. They also keep you grounded, reminding you that no journey worth taking is ever easy. So when you encounter a setback, take a moment to regroup, learn what you need to learn, and keep moving forward. Embrace setbacks as a part of the process, not as the end of it. The people who succeed in life are not those who never fall, but those who refuse to stay down. Let setbacks refine you, not define you. They're just chapters in a much larger story, one where you get back up every single time and keep going toward what matters most to you. It's easy to be excited when you start something new. There's a spark, a rush, a sense of possibility. But that initial excitement doesn't last forever. Real success demands something deeper, something more enduring. It requires the quiet commitment to persevere, to take another step even when the excitement fades, and to show up on the days when you'd rather quit. Success isn't achieved in grand gestures, it's built in the small, consistent actions that most people don't see. It's the early mornings, the late nights, the weekends sacrificed for a vision that only you truly understand. This steady commitment is what separates those who make it from those who simply wish for it. Most people want success, but few are willing to show up day after day, especially when progress is slow. They give up when the road gets long. But the ones who succeed are those who make a commitment to keep moving forward, regardless of how far away the finish line seems. The world often only sees the end result, the success, the achievement. What they don't see is the persistence it took to get there. They don't see the moments of doubt that you had to overcome, or the countless times you had to talk yourself into trying again. But all of those small, unseen efforts matter. They're the foundation on which lasting success is built. Commitment is powerful because it doesn't rely on external validation or immediate results. It's a decision you make quietly every single day. You get up, you do the work, and you keep going regardless of whether anyone notices or applauds. And eventually that steady commitment leads to something extraordinary. Success becomes not just something you achieve, but a reflection of who you've become. So make a commitment not to perfection, not to instant success, but to showing up day after day. Trust in the process even when the results aren't immediate. Keep going, keep working, and know that every small step you take is bringing you closer to your goal. True success isn't loud or flashy, it's the quiet, steady march of someone who refuses to quit.